We're going to be going over the new Adin Ross drama heard by Ludwig. Let's jump into it.
Huge Adin Ross drama, which is a phrase that kind of goes together like moist moguls in winning, or religious leaders in being really creepy towards children. However, I did decide this will be the final video I make on Adin Ross, barring some crazy shit happening.
Yeah, no reason to talk too much more about him.
A bunch of videos about Andrew Tate, don't give a shit anymore, right? Unless he murders a man in cold blood, I don't care what that man's up to. I feel like I've spoken my piece. I don't have anything more to say. Same with Logan Paul, unless he makes a crypto zoo too.
Yeah, Logan Paul. How does he still have fans? I don't get that one
anymore. And Adin Ross has now joined that camp. But I will leave with one final farewell to Kick's #1 streamer, at least according to stream charts over the past week. And that is some recent drama he got in, specifically with copyright claims. And the claim is that he's been doing false copyright claims on a bunch of
That's really dirty. False copyright claims on other creators, that's really, really dirty. Because that does cost creators a ton of money.
Copyright claimed someone, and then they tweeted out, I just lost $8,000 from Adin Ross false copyright claiming my video about the Penguin Zero Moist Critical versus Nico situation.
W. Chat, by the way, this is Hassan's head moderator, chat. Put a W in the chat. We stole $8,000 from him. W.
Yeah, look at that loser.
Yes, yes.
And people actually watch him?
W, yes. Oh, yes.
The same Discord, by the way, where he found his sister's porn. I don't know why he's still scrolling through that. That's a horrible place.
Maybe he enjoyed it.
Okay, this is a weird story, but I was doing the yard a month ago, and Adin, one of my friends, told me that his dad told him that you could buy government-backed treasury bills, and they have a guaranteed 4.8% yield on your cash. And I had no idea what that meant, so I Googled it, and I tried to buy some, but I couldn't figure out the website, so I gave up. And then the sponsor of today's video came in clutch. Public. Public just launched treasury accounts, a quick and easy way to buy government-backed treasury bills from your phone. You don't have to go to the websites made from 1996, or you don't have to go into a bank. You can just use your mobile phone and buy the bills. I'm not making this up, by the way. This isn't Crypto Zoo. You can look it up for yourself.
It's not Crypto Zoo.
Government for a set period of time, you get the fixed yield back of 4.8%. And with Public, it's a whole lot easier to do. With Public, you can even reinvest your treasury bills at maturity, which I think just means when you get your money, but I don't that's what the word they used. So I got a simple call out today. Go to public.com/mogulmail if you want a 4.8% yield on your cash.
Nice.
You're guaranteed to get as long as you trust the American government, or at least the fact that they will exist. You don't have to trust the rest of it. Just trust that they'll be around to get your 4.8% and get the heck out of there. So go to public.com/mogulmail to start getting a
5%. That's not bad. It's actually not bad.
Treasury bills. I don't know. It seems smart. This is not financial advice. This is just what Adin's dad told us to do. And my dad's not around to tell me what to trade, so I'll go with his.
Dark.
That's dark. Anyway, public.com/mogulmail. Anyway, let's talk about copyright claims and how they can happen, because it's a generally easy process from YouTube, which means there's lots of false copyright claims. And
yeah, they make it really easy to do a copyright claim on stuff, even if it's a false copyright claim.
Demonetization, or the litany of other issues that exist with YouTube. And I will say, to YouTube's credit, this system is great because it takes what was formerly a very long and drawn-out legal process and expedites it. But it still is, at its core, initiating a legal process of sorts.
Yeah, and it still causes a lot of problems for creators.
Rather than going to courts to deal with who owns the copyright for what. And for the most part, it does a decent job at ensuring copyright holders keeping their copywritten material to themselves, right? So for music labels, that's part of the reason why they haven't shut down.
YouTube still tries to stay away from trouble, and so they do make it really easy for people to make these copyright claims. That's kind of the problem.
Any video that matches your own content. It's not the greatest system on earth, as you guys can see. It literally has Dream's face reveal video as one of my videos because I reacted to it before it was uploaded onto Dream's YouTube because he premiered it. So it considers it my video and it matches it, even though that obviously isn't the case. That also happened because I've watched a bunch of Mr. Beast videos on my channel. So when they get translated into a different language, Well, I watched the English version. It matches everything the English version has. Ludwig, that's your video. I could claim it. Now, obviously, I
Oh, interesting.
because it's a false copyright claim, and I would easily lose that battle. But that doesn't mean that there aren't bad actors in the scene who do that all the time.
Yeah, the review process still takes a long time.
That might be a small percentage, that might be a fair use situation, and they claim it as if it was outright theft and take all the proceeds from it. And the system allows you to do that. There is an article about how there's billions of dollars in false copyright claims every single year. And Adin Ross seems to be going down that trend.
Yeah, if you're making enemies,
Because he's not just
some of these streamers, essentially make kind of enemies or frenemies, and some of these people, some of these bad actors, will end up making these copyright claims or make these bogus accounts to make these copyright claims on these creators just because they have a bone to pick with them.
false copyright claiming everyone who's using his video. He's only false copyright claiming people who he considers his ops. Here's the clip of Adin admitting that on stream while talking to one of his friends. This is Hassan reacting.
Yeah, bro. Like,
There's no way he's this stupid.
But listen, he's supposed to only go for the ops.
So that's Adin admitting on stream that he's only going for ops, his opposition, the people who are out to get him. I don't know. I think he thinks there's like a cabal of people.
He can get in major trouble because when you actually make these claims, I'm pretty sure you have to do it under penalty of perjury. And so these are legal claims that he's making. And if he knows that these are false claims, which it sounds like he's publicly admitted, I haven't heard everything that he said. I don't watch his streams. But it sounds like he could be in major, major trouble for making, for perjuring himself.
Who wanted him off of Twitch, that got him off of Twitch, but basically people he doesn't fuck with. Now look, Adin Ross is not the one doing these copyright claims. It's done by a company called Thumb Media, and they're doing it on Adin's behalf. And he's the one who directed that company to target people he doesn't like to copyright claim all of their videos. That includes any of Adin's streams or videos or assets. And it's not always up to snuff. It's not always something that would legally.
Yeah, well, both him and that other company are in big trouble. Is what I would think.
Right. Look, I'm fully okay with people claiming their own videos. I personally don't care. I've never claimed anybody for copyright.
I would even think Kick would have a problem with this. If Kick heard about Adin going around doing these copyright claims or making these false claims on different creators purposely just as kind of revenge, I would think that would not be the type of creator they would want on their platform.
Occasionally, I've asked people who use or edit a lot of my streams to stop or maybe outright hire them, but I've never claimed them through YouTube's system because I think the system's pretty shit altogether. But I'm cool when people do it. For example, CGP Grey is a guy who's copyright claimed me twice. He gave me 2 strikes, and I almost got banned off of all of YouTube for it. But I served the time of 18 months or wherever until the claims expire and the strikes expire, and now I'm all good, and I only react to people who are cool with it. But that was something that he was allowed to do, and I've never chewed him out for that. This, however, seems to be crossing a line of okay copyright claims into not okay copyright claims.
Yeah, sometimes people want their content. For example, I'm streaming Ludwig right now, right? And a good percentage of this video is Ludwig. He could easily come in, do a copyright claim, and he might feasibly actually have like a strong case as to win that. And you know what? Honestly, if he just didn't want me watching his videos, commenting on his videos, that would be okay. I would understand that. He could, reach out to me or make a copyright claim, and then I wouldn't comment on his videos. I think that's the appropriate way to handle other streamers, right? Because streamers restream and they watch videos and they play games and they do all of this stuff and they build content over content that's building content maybe even on a third layer of content. And through that, it adds more depth and substance to the content that was originally there.
Copyright claiming, definite fair use. And Adin Ross himself, I think, is aware of that, which is why he's only targeting people that are his ops and not very legitimate claims to copyright that he feels like is infringing on the content he has created. And you have to recognize YouTubers abide by a very homey system, a very handshake system. Normally, if you film anything, everybody needs to sign a release form. There's a certain set of processes that happen to
This is what I was saying.
that whoever is creating this content owns it outright, and they cannot have it get taken down at all. And I promise you that most YouTubers, pretty much all streamers, and definitely Adin Ross, do not do that, which is what Hassan was talking about here on his stream.
He's not sending release forms before having people appear on his fucking streams.
Right.
So, hey, Adin, have fun with that. I will literally personally pay the legal fees of other fucking Instagram models and people who now hate Adin Ross who appeared on his stream to sue him for every fucking dime he has if he keeps this dumb shit up, okay?
This is Hassan threatening to sue Adin. I think realistically, if you don't sign a release form, you could have the content taken down. Maybe if they don't take it down, you could get to a lawsuit. And Adin's response to this, okay, I find this really funny. Someone runs this Adin update account, and they make little graphics for Adin. I don't know if Adin pays them. He doesn't. But if he does, it's like his own press release. It's like a PR team. If Hassan wants to go ban for ban, I gladly welcome that. My legal team is undefeated, bitch.
Legal team is undefeated.
That the legal system is based off who can go band for band harder. I think that's pathetic. I think it should be the person.
I don't think Adin understands the law, obviously.
Like truth and justice, and not the one who pays for the lawyers who are like the most good Weasley, Ratty, or whatever. I just thought this whole tweet was kind of fucking depressing. So anyway, that's what Adin Ross said on stream. Not exactly what he said with his actions, however, because there's also some evidence of Adin doing the exact thing that he is claiming for. And here's a clip of Hassan finding that exact information out, because this was a live stream Hassan did that Adin Ross uploaded.
Nice. I'm glad that all these other creators are coming down on him and finding, finding the problems in his personal streams and all of the legal problems that he might be in.
On his channel.
Yeah, and we're also.
This is my VOD that he appeared on.
I'm the one who set up this stream, by the way. I called Adin Ross and said, come hang out, and you can hang out with Hassan and all of us, and we can go shopping. And then I left because he took like freaking 4 hours, but he showed up, and this was on Hassan's stream. I was literally there like an hour before this, and he uploaded it on his channel, and then also added all of his socials to the bottom of it, which is as bad of any lifting of copyright material as you can get, right? Like
a straight up theft.
Now,
in my
I
opinion.
don't give a shit. I don't think Hassan should strike, and he said himself that he wouldn't strike for this. But the fact that Adin Ross feels comfortable striking other people for the exact thing he himself does is wild. And then he's also comfortable claiming when it's just bits and pieces of his stream in longer video essays. But I don't think Adin Ross is as tough as his band-for-band persona that he gives off on stream, because he buckled. Adin Ross folded. Thanks to everyone.
Yeah, of course he's going to fold. I mean, all the streamers are going to be against him. Every single one.
Behind the scenes, these last few days have been a riot video coming soon.
It's a good way to make enemies of all streamers.
Looks like the claim has been closed by the content owner. And then this is another YouTube creator. It looks like YouTube's cracking down on Adin Ross's copyright abuse. Good news, your copyright video was released. And then here's another creator, Narcolept, saying, it turns out a lot of public backlash has made Thumb Media, the people Adin Ross hired, reverse their claims. Good news. Both your videos have been released, and you are now able to make revenue on it.
Hey, that's awesome.
Looks like he just totally buckled. It didn't seem like he wanted to fight this battle, and I think that's good. I am overall happy with that decision by Adin Ross, but it doesn't exactly feel like he is done, because he also said this, another graphics package.
Well, he might just try and find other ways to try and get at his opposition, right? So maybe the copyright claim, he realizes that that's not the most effective path, and also he might be putting himself in legal trouble by making false copyright claims that he knows are false. So he might be trying to find other ways around it. He's a weasel, huh?
Breaking news, by the way. The war is not over yet. Adin has a few tricks up his sleeve and is now allegedly planning on suing Hassan for defamation of character. Blush emoji. I got the Jew crew by my side. You're finished, buddy. Adin Ross on Hassan's recent claims about him. which I don't know. That's an ominous threat. Here is a less ominous threat and a much more direct one from one of his friends.
Yo.
Kick streamer Cuffham threatened to kill Hassan.
Swear to God, we gonna purge your ass, son. We gonna kill you, boy. Bitch, I swear to God.
Now, I put XQC's reaction in this because I think his words were really wise here, and I'll just let it play.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, don't do that, man.
Don't kill him.
Conclusion, and this is the final thing I'll end on here from Jay Aubrey. Adin Ross, a guy who illegally streamed the Super Bowl to 100,000 people, somehow believes he has the authority to copyright claim anyone who uses his clips under fair use to even slightly criticize him. Alpha male wannabes are always the most fragile people in the world. Video soon. So I'll look out for that one. And I'll never make a video about Adin Ross again, unless he does some crazy shit that I just have to.
All right, you guys. Yeah, that was a good coverage by Ludwig. Looks like Adin Ross is out, man, and he's bitter about it. Anyways, everything in this video is my own opinion, right? Don't take it as anything else. And if you guys enjoy this type of live streaming, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm a new streamer, so I'd appreciate the support. All right, you guys have a good day.